Hi guys, I wanted to make a video today about the London weather, which is like a really big topic. And excuse my voice, I'm a little bit ill at the moment, but I still wanted to film this video, so bear with me please. So the London weather is really famous for being really rainy. There's even, I seen a nail varnish the other day that was called like London weather forecast or something, and it was like dark grey. There's definitely the rumour that London is always rainy and grey and that we never get nice weather here and that it's just awful. Now, I come from the north of Germany, a city called Lübeck to be specific, and when I moved to London I was really surprised to find that it actually doesn't rain that much. Now that's obviously my personal sort of perception. But yeah, I feel like it hardly ever rains in London, and everyone else I talked to just said, what do you mean it rains all the time? And I'm like, no, it doesn't rain that much. So I went on the internet and had a little look on how much it rains where I'm from and how much it rains in London. And it turns out that on average it rains over 200 days in Lübeck per year, and it only rains about 161 years in London. So it actually does rain less here than where I'm from, so no wonder I don't think it rains that much here. I guess if you're from a different climate or from somewhere where it hardly ever rains, then yes, you would think it rains a lot in London, but if, like me, you come from a similar climate or somewhere where it's even worse, then it isn't actually that bad. So yeah, it rains about on average it rains every like third day, but to be honest, every time I go to work, I hardly ever take an umbrella. I've maybe been caught up in the rain maybe like 5 or 6 times a year where I don't have an umbrella and it starts raining, but yeah, I just don't think it rains that much. I think it's grey a lot, but I'm not sure if that's because of smog or if that's actually the weather. I feel in the summer there's a lot less like actually sunny days in London. So I feel there is more grey days, but not more rain days. And just generally London climate, or England climate as a whole, but like London has like its own like climate. It's just very mild. Like it doesn't really get that cold in the winter. We just had -1 degrees and everyone was like, ooh, cold. But generally, like today is the 30th of January and we have like 14 degrees or something, so it really isn't that cold. And in the summer it hardly ever goes over like 27, 28 degrees. We had a really hot day last year where it was like 37 or 36 degrees for like 1 or 2 days, but that was like crazy. Whereas where I'm from in Lübeck, I feel we sometimes have weeks on end where we're over 30 degrees, and yeah, just the seasons feel more defined where I'm from, whereas I feel in London every season is kind of samey. Like spring and autumn are kind of the same season to me. Winter is kind of just, I don't know, I wouldn't call it winter. Like I've seen snow once in London since I've lived here. It just doesn't really snow. And yeah, in summer it's like a lot of grey days where you have like 22 degrees, and then you will have like 1 or 2 weeks where it's warm enough to actually like go to the beach or sit in the park, but usually that's during the week, so you have to work, and otherwise it's pretty samey. So that's my personal take on the London weather. I don't think it rains that much. I just think it's kind of boring. You don't get a lot of extremes, you just get a lot of the same every day. So if you're coming to London, bear that in mind. I hope this video was interesting to you. Sorry about my voice again, it's really annoying me. But yeah, thanks for watching.